Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to use sandpaper. This will be a full tutorial but also an easy tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see, this is a sheet of sandpaper, but so is this. Sandpaper comes in different shapes, different sizes, different colors, and even different specific applications. You can get sandpaper for a sanding belt, for a floor sander, for a palm sander, and then even just little sheets like this that you can use with your hand, okay? So it's really easy to use sandpaper and to sand something down. Basically, the idea is that the sandpaper is stronger and more coarse than whatever it is that you're trying to sand. Now, I'm not actually going to be sanding this material over here because I don't want to rough it up, but I will show you what you would do when you're ready to sand. So you want to hold the sandpaper where you have a good grip of it. And also you don't want to hold it where it's going to move back and forth like that. You want to grip it so that you have it and it's not going to move back and forth. You don't want it to be going like this because then you're not going to be rubbing it properly against the material. So you want to grip it properly. Now you can use a small contact point like 2 fingers like this and go ahead and sand something, or you can use a much larger contact point by folding this up and applying it on your palm, and you can sand like that, okay? It's kind of up to you with regards to what you want to do. I would suggest that if you are trying to sand something small, you use a small contact point like this, or something round, you can use a small contact point like that. If you want to sand something larger, then I would recommend that you use a much larger contact point like this, like a full palm. But essentially, when you're ready to sand something down, you want to either go front to back or side to side, or in a circular motion, okay? Now, it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're sanding something that is linear, like a piece of wood that is long and rectangular, you're likely gonna go front to back like this, okay? Along the entire area. Or you can go side to side. If you're sanding something that is linear this way, you're gonna go side to side if you're sanding something like that, okay? If you're sanding something circular, like a sphere or the spindle or the picket of a railing or the spindle of a railing, you're probably gonna go in a circular motion around the railing, and you can even go in a circular motion like this for some objects. But essentially, you want to take the sandpaper, apply pressure, and sand. And when you get that sound, you're going to be sanding down the material that you're rubbing it on. Now, you're going to look at the sandpaper and it's going to tell you the grit level. So a higher number means a finer grit. This is 150 grit, which means that it's pretty fine, whereas this is much more coarse, as you can see. I believe this is 60 grit. I can't really tell anymore. It's all sort of roughed up, but I believe it's 60 grit or something around there. This is way more coarse and way more rough. So you have to choose whichever one you need. And I would recommend that you usually start with a more coarse grit, like 60, to get it down to roughly the level of material that you want, and then work your way up to like 100, 120, 150, 220, and so forth, until you get the fineness that you're looking for. But that's it. That is how to use sandpaper. I've shown you exactly how to do it in this full tutorial. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.